This is total conspiracy on my part. Everything you're about to hear from me in the next few minutes is a conspiracy theory. I want to do what Maga does. This is my conspiracy when it comes to Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein. We all know Donald Trump was on his plane. Donald Trump was on his island. Donald Trump was at his apartments and houses and condos. Donald Trump was friends with Jeffrey Epstein. Donald Trump allegedly did some things down there he wasn't supposed to do on that island with Jeffrey Epstein. But also, Donald Trump got him unalived. And now Donald Trump is trying to cover up for it, allegedly. Now, MAGA and the Republicans have all been stuck on this QAnon thing for a couple of years when it comes to Democrats and being pedos. They loved it. They believed it. They wanted it to be true. And they got their chance when it came to Pizzagate.
Edgar Welch appearing in court this afternoon. According to police, Welch said that he had read online that the Comet Ping Pong restaurant was harboring child sex slaves and that he wanted to see for himself if they were there. The suspect said he was armed to help rescue them. The accusation came from this unhinged story that originated online days before the election, saying that Hillary Clinton and her campaign chairman John Podesta were operating a child sex ring.
And you got to give MAGA and conspiracy theorists a little leeway, because we all know and understand that the CIA, FBI, they all do covert ops. They all do some secret squirrel spy stuff. And a lot of stuff they do would not be considered kosher in the public view. So to have something like this and then to have Hillary Clinton be involved in it, and you already know about the scandals that her husband has had because he was a serial adulterer, it just makes sense for QAnon to believe that, hey, Hollywood and politicians, to include Democrats, they got to be doing stuff like this. They just have to be. And the Pizzagate guy tried to prove it. And one reason why Donald Trump was elected the first time and the second time was because they just felt like he was telling them the truth. They had to believe it. This is one politician that MAGA and Republicans put all of their beliefs and morals and all of their eggs into this basket. They just knew that Donald Trump was going to open up everything. He was going to drain the swamp. Now, here's the funny part. There was an investigation against Jeffrey Epstein for a number of years. He was finally caught in 2019. Donald Trump was president in 2019. And so everybody was like, okay, we caught a trafficker. But then everybody wondered, who was his clients? He got to have a client list. Bill Clinton was friends with him. Donald Trump was friends with him. Prince Andrew was friends with him. There's got to be more. Clinton is on that damn list. And if Clinton is on it, there are a lot of other Democrats on it. And that proves our point. That proves Pizzagate. But Trump is on it too. Now, that's fake news. Fake news. That's fake news. Them Democrats on that list. So in Trump's first administration, you heard about them wanting to release the list, but nobody really paid attention to it, especially when COVID went down. Another conspiracy. Jeffrey Epstein gets arrested in 2019. Everybody starts talking about a list. Epstein dies in August of 2019. When Trump was in the White House, COVID happens in December of 2019. Maybe he did that so people can stop talking about Jeffrey Epstein. That's another story. And then when Biden got in, they just knew Biden was not going to release the list because, again, Democrats are on it. But now, in 2025, Trump is back, and he's going to release that list. He even said it.
Yeah, I'd be inclined to do the Epstein. I'd have no problem with it.
Seriously, we need to release the Epstein list. That is an important thing.
Put on your big boy pants and let us know who the pedophiles are.
I'm not ever going to let this story go because of what I heard from a source about Bill Clinton on a plane with Jeffrey Epstein. I'm not letting it go ever. Ever.
We have flight logs. We have information, names that will come out.
President Trump has given a very strong directive, and that's going to be followed.
Wow. Okay. So
a lot of documents.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So people can expect actual movement on this. It's not just empty promises.
Oh, Donald Trump doesn't make empty promises.
Yeah, all right.
You just heard from the people who are now the president, the CIA director, the CIA deputy director, and the attorney general and the vice president. They can all release the files. Why haven't they? Because Trump is on that list. To hell with Clinton. Trump is on that list. Now that the memo came out to say that they're not going to release anything and that there's nothing to release, you see Donald Trump behaving like Leslie Nielsen in the Naked Gun movie.
Excuse me. All right, move on. Nothing to see here. Please disperse. Nothing to see here. Please.
But there's a lot to see, because Dan Bongino, who's the deputy director, has not shown up to work since the middle of last week and wasn't at work today. And word is, he told Trump and Pam Bondi, either she go or I go. And Trump has been spending the last couple of days trying to get them to sort this shit out. And I'll leave you with this. MAGA is pissed. Go back and watch all the TV shows. They're talking about MAGA being at CPAC and Turning Points USA saying, hey, release the files, release the files. He can fire Pam Bondi, but the next person that comes in has to release those files. Trump would not be able to get away from this. That's my conspiracy theory, at least. What do you think?